Hey Scruffy, how you doing? Wow, is that a meow? I don't know what that was. That's a yawn. So I didn't hear anything. I take that back. I thought I heard something very faint, but it didn't sound like a meow. I don't know. I might have been imagining things. Thought you'd be hungrier. So yeah, it's another hot day. So I actually didn't see you all day. I don't know where you're hanging out. I think I caught you this afternoon in a reflection, so I think maybe you were sleeping near the bowl of water there, but I can't, in a position where I can't see you from the kitchen window, but I'm not completely sure. Didn't have a very good reflection. But yeah, I didn't see you on the chair, didn't see you on the deck next to under the kitchen window like the past couple days. Didn't see you sunbathing anywhere. Well, I got your smelly fish again with kibble and a bonus of chicken skin tonight. Okay, there's a very faint meow. Do you like chicken skin? Yeah, I know you do. Okay, let's get your food. Okay, so I'm gonna open the door. Ready? So come out. Okay. Food on the table and get the water. I got extra water for you because it's been so hot. Okay, so I'm gonna change your water. And you still seem to have quite a bit left here. Okay. Let's put your new water in. How's that? Okay, so I'm gonna get the glove. And I think you're back to normal here. Stretching. And you're a little far from me here, but I don't know. Okay, that's better. So yeah, it was a hot day. Fortunately, not quite as hot as they predict it on the weather report. So that wasn't completely miserable. I think it was only a little bit hotter than yesterday. So I didn't check. Whoa, that's a aggressive bite there. So I didn't check the latest weather report. So today was supposed to be the hottest day in the 7-day forecast. Tomorrow is still supposed to be pretty hot though, so I need to check the weather to see if it's going to be hotter tomorrow and see if they changed their mind or not. So I'm assuming the heat is why I didn't see Scruffy, because yeah, the past few weeks when it's been warming up, I haven't been seeing much of him. Then I think when he cooled down a little bit, I start seeing more of him. Yeah, that's another aggressive bite there. So I took a recovery day today, since I knew the heat was gonna be bad today, and I knew I was due for a recovery day anyway. So did some pull-ups, some resistance bands, and I went for a walk. So I did 2 laps for my walk. Though because it was, I waited till the very end of the afternoon when it was starting to cool down, and I actually didn't go the full. Well, I did the full course, but on the first lap I actually only did part of the course, and then I circled back early because certain parts of the course are completely exposed with the sun, while other parts have a little bit of shade from some trees. So I ended up staying in the shade for the first lap. It was still warm, so I didn't want to be in the sun. Did have a nice breeze though, so it made it a little more tolerable. So I spent most of the day studying. Doing some of the practice trades that our teacher wants us to do. And then actually I have a couple real trades I was trying to follow up on and get executed. So the really bad, disastrous trade that I got into several weeks ago continues to be disastrous, and it actually became so disastrous today it broke through my so I have a stop. Not a stop loss, but I have a protected put that basically is protecting me from the worst possible case. So I've defined my maximum loss, and it actually crashed below that point today, and so I have basically a maximum loss, which I'm not happy about. But this actually all happened really early morning before I got up, and then by the time I got up, the stock had already recovered a little bit past above my protective point. So I'm actually not sure what to do at this point. So my plan, so one of my plans was, if it does go below my worst case for my protected put. So one of my plans was basically I could roll it over, so basically cash out the insurance policy and then use that money to buy another protected put lower for a longer period of time, because I still think it actually has a chance of recovering in not too distant of time. So that was my plan A, but since I missed the best opportunity to roll it over when it was like underwater, under my put, now I gotta see if it's going to do that again, or if it's going to recover, or what it's going to, I don't know what's going to do next. Another possibility is I just cash out, say I'm done. But I was going to do that only if this particular stock tracks a particular asset. It's heavily correlated with a particular asset. So I kind of expected the stock to move with that asset, or commodity, or whatever you want to call it. But actually it's diverged these past couple weeks, and so that's why I don't really understand what's going on, because the underlying asset's actually doing not great, but it's doing okay. It's actually on the upswing. So I expected the stock to be also on the upward trend, but instead it's actually been crashing. And so So part of me wants to just get out. Part of me says, well, no, it's eventually going to have to come back to fundamentals and follow that commodity. So if I just hold on, I think I'll be okay, but I don't know what's going on. So anyway, not happy about the whole situation, but if it crashes again tomorrow and I happen to be awake when it happens, I'll probably, I don't know, I'll probably roll it, but I might just get out and just take the loss. So I'm not really eager to do that. The other idea was I could basically sell right at my put price, protect put strike price, and then if it goes under that, basically I'm shorting the stock at that point. Though my plan for that was if the underlying asset crashes, I would do that. Because the underlying asset can actually crash pretty hard and do it after hours since it's not restricted to the market. Trades 24 hours a day. So if I happen to catch it, off hours and it completely tanks, I know, okay, time to put the stop loss in and short it. But since the underlying asset's actually doing well, I don't know what's going on, so I'm not really wanting to short. Okay, Scruffy, I think we're ready for food here. So yeah, quiet tonight, but you seem to be friendly. Okay, one more, huh? Okay, let's get you your food, okay? Yeah, your hair is coming off on my glove. So yeah, we got the kibble and smelly fish hearty cuts and a little bit of chicken skin. So there's actually, I didn't put too much chicken skin in tonight. There's actually probably 2 more helpings worth if I give them the same portion again. Though tonight, since there was more food, I decided to up the diatomaceous earth. Sorry, I always have trouble remembering what that stuff is. So basically, for his alleged worms, I'm going to, feeding him that powder that it's basically fossilized bones ground up. So apparently it natural way to kill worms. I guess it dries them up or something. So I assume he has worms just because he's a feral cat. So I have to give it to him for about a month, I think. So for the past few days, I think I've been giving him only the half teaspoon instead of the full teaspoon because the whole scissors incident kind of threw him off, and then the past couple days I've given him a little less. I didn't give him the chicken skin, and the hearty cuts don't absorb the earth. Time to take this earth. So now with the extra chicken skin, there's enough to mix in all the earth, full teaspoon. So we didn't see Boots today. So I did see that cat where the woman feeds him in front of his house, in front of her house. So I think that cat has now taken up permanent residence on the porch step. So I always see it's actually not the porch step, it's like the stepway that leads to the porch. So I always see the cat hanging out there sleeping, and it's pretty unafraid. Basically I can walk by, and the cat doesn't seem to even care. Not like Scruffy here, who would be cowering and defensive about the flee posture if he doesn't flee already. So yeah, I think that woman is basically feeding him every night, and so just during the day he just camps out, waiting for the dinner to be delivered. A lot like Scruffy here, except Scruffy seems to play hide and seek a little bit more. So I don't know where he is half the time. So I was reading the weather reports, and they have a air quality indicator as well. And the air quality right now is in the yellow zone. And specifically, if you drill down, basically the pollen is really bad right now. And specifically, they identify grass pollen as the culprit. So they have different pollens that they list. And so grass pollen is, I guess, really bad in my area. And I was really feeling it, I think 2 nights ago, right after my run. So I was feeding Scruffy. I could tell I was stuffed up and my nose was running. And my nose actually itches right now. So Scruffy seems like he's, I'd say, back to normal. So I don't sense any more scissors trauma tonight. So I'd say this is he was pretty good last night, but I think tonight feels pretty normal, except he's kind of quiet, though he's known to be quiet a lot, so I wouldn't necessarily put that on the scissors. I think the quietness tends to be when he's well fed and uneventful days. So I've probably been feeding him too much, and there's probably like nothing going on. It's probably just everyone's chilling out because of the heat. Because like when it rains, he gets really agitated. And then I think when he encountered boots, I think he got really agitated. So I'll also continue to study my Spanish on Duolingo, but I've been not doing spending as much time in the lessons as when I started. So I think I've been busy with the stock options course. So that's taken up a lot of my time. I am doing the Spanish stuff every day though, but the weekly reports, show my time is quite a bit down. The other thing I noticed though is the lessons on Duolingo seem to be longer now. So when I first started, it was much faster to get through a lesson, and now it takes me a lot longer. And I actually find that kind of annoying, because I really like the idea of just doing a very quick session, kind of getting in and out, and then basically as I have little breaks in my day or little moments of time, I can do a very quick lesson, and then if I have more time, I can do another lesson and just kind of dive in and out as time's available. Now, because the lessons are so long, I have to kind of plan my time, and a lot of times I find that I look at the clock and say, "No, I don't have time to do a lesson. It's too long. I gotta do something else, maybe later." So if they'd shorten the lessons, I'd actually put more time in, I think. So I'm not sure why the lessons have gotten so much longer. I don't know if they purposely made the early lessons shorter to hook you in, and then didn't realize the longer lessons actually are a deterrent. I don't know, maybe they're just a deterrent for me. I don't know. Just reading the comments, it sounds like they do a lot of split testing. So A/B testing. So it sounds like they experiment with all their people, see what works and what doesn't. So it could be I'm a guinea pig now, or it could be that they've determined that the longer lessons for most people are more effective, and I just happen to be an outlier. That's interesting. He's walking back. He's going to really look for a vole. I haven't seen him hunt voles in a while. He's jumping off. Going to the vole hole. I don't see him. No, he's camping out near the plant. I don't think there's a vole hole there as far as I know. So I don't know what he's doing. He's arching his back. The video quality is probably tiny. So it looks like he's sniffing around the dirt. Looks like he's digging. I don't know, maybe he does know. Maybe he did find a vole hole. And his head's down in the ground. And looks like he's looking in something. Okay, he just ran under the deck, so he's gone. Okay, folks, that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.